If you thought that Warren Buffett lived a thrifty lifestyle, then wait till you hear about the lifestyle of Elon Musk. Yeah, we're talking about the richest man in the world. Buffett might drive a slightly beat-up old Cadillac XTS, but at least he has a house to call his own. It's true that Musk has a love for exotic cars and a collection to match, but apart from one, maybe two other luxurious items, Elon Musk lives a pretty modest lifestyle, and that's putting it mildly. He's worth around $219 billion, but judging by the way he spends, or rather doesn't spend his money, you would never have guessed it if you met him. Also, you might be surprised to hear just how young he was when he first showed an interest in space. So join us as we take a look at the lifestyle of Elon Musk. Today, Elon Musk sits on top of the world, almost literally if you take into account his dreams and aspirations to start a human colony on Mars. And while we would love to say that he came from nothing, that's not really the case. Sure, Musk wasn't born super rich, but he also didn't grow up exceptionally poor. The thing is, Musk has always been different, a prodigy, so to speak. He was born in South Africa on June 28, 1971, and moved to Canada when he was just 17 years old. He gained a passport because his mother is Canadian. It's quite well known that he didn't really fit in very well as a child and was often bullied. Thankfully, it didn't break his spirit. By 1995, when Musk was just 24, he co-founded the web software company Zip2 with his younger brother Kimball. The startup was acquired by Compaq for $307 million in 1999. Later that same year, Musk co-founded the online bank X.com, which then merged with Coinfinity in 2000 to form PayPal. eBay bought the company for $1.5 billion in 2002. By this time, Musk was well on his way to achieving great things. But was Zip2 his first business venture? No. He tried his hand at innovation way earlier than 1995. In 1983, when Musk was just 12 years old, he coded and published a space fighting game called Blastar, which he later sold for $500 to trade publication PC and Office Technology magazine. Interesting that he was into space back then already, right? Clearly, his future has been written in the stars since birth. Sorry, we just had to throw that in there. So yes, we completely understand all the memes poking fun at him for not being human, because let's be honest, he is extraordinary and always has been. It's just funny that he doesn't really live an extravagant kind of lifestyle. He thinks that spending billions of dollars a year on personal consumption is problematic. Well, surely it's not that problematic if you're the richest man in the world. Yes, he has owned more than his fair share of luxurious mansions in the past, but right now, he's technically homeless. We'll tell you more in just a bit. First, let's explore the few expensive things he's indulged in over the years. Musk travels for business quite a bit, and as the saying goes, time is money. So what's a billionaire to do? How does he keep working while traveling so much? On board his Gulfstream G650ER, of course. But even his jet isn't brand new. He bought his Gulfstream in 2016, and while it has all the amenities a billionaire needs to conduct business on the go, there are much fancier ones out there. Musk reportedly spent a whopping $70 million on his jet, which is equipped with 4 living areas. All in all, it's a 19-seater aircraft. Behind the main cabin is the VIP room, which has a sliding door for privacy. We're not sure if Musk ever really sleeps, seeing that he doesn't even take vacation days, but we're sure a private cabin does come in handy from time to time, especially since he doesn't exactly own a home of his own at the moment. Speaking to Chris Anderson, the head of the TED Conference organization, Musk recently revealed that he does not currently own a property, and that he even sleeps in spare rooms lent to him by friends, sometimes on couches. This just shows how dedicated the man is. We mean, this is the same guy who used to own Gene Wilder's former home, which was a $30 million mansion in Los Angeles, a historic 100-year-old mansion on the San Francisco Peninsula, and a $17 million Bel Air mansion, just to name a few. The last address he called home, as in his last permanent residential address, was a tiny 375-square-foot prefab home. Fancy, right? It came with a price tag of $50,000. In November 2021, Boxable, the company behind the tiny prefab homes, said it installed a casita in Boca Chica for a top-secret customer. While Boxable never mentioned Musk's name, Boca Chica is where SpaceX's South Texas launch site sits, so you do the math. While the tiny homes are very cute and equipped with everything you might need, such as a bedroom, living room, and fully fitted kitchen, it just sounds odd that the world's richest man would live in one. His car collection, however, is all but basic. When it comes to cars, Musk's tastes might surprise you since he doesn't just own electric or eco-friendly cars. Oh no, it seems there's a wild side to him. Among the cars hopefully still in his collection, and we say hopefully since he's been on a mission to sell most of his possessions, is a 1978 BMW 320i. This is actually a very fast car. He also owns a 2012 Porsche 911 Turbo and is a self-confessed Porsche fan. Imagine if he ever took over the company. Two of the more unusual cars in his collection are a 1920 Ford Model T and the 1976 Lotus Esprit, aka Wet Nelly. The Ford was actually gifted to him, and if you ask us, it was an incredibly thoughtful gift. We mean Musk is the man who's trying to revolutionize how people travel. Wet Nelly has a bit more of a story behind it. Musk is a self-proclaimed James Bond fan. He grew up watching the movies, including the film in which 007 drove a 1976 Lotus Esprit, the British sports car transformed into a small submarine in The Spy Who Loved Me. Since it was long before the days of CGI, filmmakers had to actually build an Esprit without wheels and other modifications for the underwater shots. Musk fell in love with the movie car and in 2013 used a representative to bid on it at an auction, winning with a bid of almost $1 million. He also owns a stunning Jaguar, the 1967 E-Type. Like countless other 17-year-olds, Musk fell in love with the car when he first saw it in 1988 and vowed that he would buy it one day. Funny enough, the British Roadster broke down on the way home from the dealership and possibly kick-started his struggle between man and machine. Does he still drive any of these beauties? We highly doubt it. When he's not jetting off to meetings across the country, Musk prefers to drive around in one of his many Teslas. Speaking of which, there's one other incredibly expensive item Musk owns. Well, it was also a gift and isn't really the kind of thing we think he would have bought himself, but we're sure it has sentimental meaning. We'll tell you what it is in just a second. But before we tell you more, remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. In 2018, celebrity jeweler Ben Baller made and gifted Musk an exceptionally pricey ring. Worth a breathtaking $37,000. The ring is brandished with diamonds and rubies that spell the name Tesla alongside the carmaker's logo. Baller gave Musk the ring after posting a picture of it to his Instagram account, along with the caption, "Dear Elon Musk, please accept this one-of-one custom diamond and ruby #Tesla ring for being an inspiration to me and my best friend Paul, aka @VA_P100D. FYI, both of us own @Tesla Motors Model X P100Ds, and both of us appreciate what you've done for Americans and the entire world." Does Musk wear it on a daily basis? No, he doesn't, but we're sure he appreciates the sentiment. Musk is not only the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, but also owns Neuralink, The Boring Company, and now Twitter. What exactly he plans to do with Twitter remains to be seen. But we think that in a few hundred years from now, Musk will be classified as a historical figure, much like John D. Rockefeller and the Rothschild family. After all, he already has the net worth and reputation.